Okay, now allow me to give you the introduction on CSS. So you see here we actually created introduction the HTML, and our website was looking like this. Our website was looking like this. Let's wait a little bit. Yes, was looking like this. And if you remember well, here you click on YouTube, and then it will open on another page because of the attribute that we have used of just attribute target, then target underscore blank. So now I'm going to introduce a little bit now CSS, what you call cascading style sheet. And what we're gonna do, we are going to open Visual Studio Code, and in Visual Studio Code I'm going to open the folder that I have created. It's on desktop, just videos, HTML, CSS. I open it. After opening it, so let me create another file, and maybe I call it this one. I called it introduction. Let me call this maybe CSS dot HTML. I will start with this in HTML. I'll go to .css after, and what I'm gonna do. For example, let's say I want to do this by using HTML. Let's come here and write super simple dev actually exercises, then buttons. Yes, we are going to make this kind of button. So subscribe, the one that we use on YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I will first of all start by creating this button. What did I do? It's button, and then it's this one. Then I write subscribe. So if I save and I go to great, so if I subscribe, and I go to it's this one, and then I open it. So with Chromium for me, but for you guys who are using Windows, will use Chrome. You see now I'm having this one, and I want to make it like, you see, I want to make it like this one that I'm having here. I want to make it like this one. I want them to look the same. I want this to look the same, and it's possible. What am I going to do? So actually HTML helped me to create this structure, but now CSS or cascading style sheet is going to help me give this button style like the one that we are seeing here. What am I going to do? I'm going to come here, and then I can put it below or above. But I'm put it above, and then I have to say now style, and in style I have to put what we call CSS selector first. My CSS selector here, it's a button, because I want to add this button, and I have to put it just to drag it like this to then to call CSS properties. First CSS property, I want to put background color. This background color first have to be red. If I save and I go back to and I go back here, look what it's displaying. You see now? Okay, and the red, the same. What do I have to do? I have to come and set my cursor on the red, and then I can come and choose the color that I wish. But there is also another way of doing this, of coming and instead of right here the cursor above it, you write red, green, blue, and then you put two values. So for example, if I put 200, put 0, what am I going to get? So for save, for example, and you come here like this, you see the color is not really the same, but if I can come and maybe change this one into 195, you save it. So okay, pretty different. If I put here 8, let me check, save. Okay, let me check again. What am I going to get? Refer like this, like this, like this, maybe like this, maybe like this. So as you can see, the values are now here. In my color, I have red 199, I have green 10, I have blue 10. So that's the mixture of red, green, and blue, which is giving me this. If I save, then I come and refresh. Now they are pretty looking the same. So what I have to add second is about the color. Here you see on subscribe, here it's white, while here it's black. So I have to come and add this property again of color. Just the color here has to be white. Yes. If I save, they come back here, it's going to be white like this one. Now another one is going to be border. Here you see I don't have border, but here I have black borders. What I have to do is to come and use this property also of border. Yes, border. Borders. Why is it coming like this? Did I write it wrongly? Borders. Borders. Where is borders? Borders. It's not coming really, so that means I have to let me try to add others. It's clear that the sizes are not the same. I can come and say what about the height, for example, height. What? The height. Sorry, I made a mistake. I should have ended this by semicolon here, otherwise the property won't work. So that's it. I have to come and write border. Sorry for making such kind of mistake. I have to come and write border here. You see, if you don't put semicolon to it cause problems. So border, and then you write none because we don't need to have any. I have to put semicolon, otherwise the code won't work. Then save. Then if you do this, you see now the borders are not there. What do I have to do the next is to put the height. Just to put the height. You know, nowadays in just the digital things, the height with it are measured in pixels. Let me first take like 30 pixels, for example. If I take like 30 pixels and I save, what will be the value here? You see it's increasing a little bit, but not like this. I have to, you know, add something like 5, for example. If I add 5, maybe the same. Now let's go to the width. With the marble, I go 50 pixel. Let's check. Fairly small, like 100. Let's check 100. 100. Somehow big. Somehow big. Let me take like 100 and no 9, maybe 8, okay. But now you see here the edges are, you know, not, you know, pointed like here. But that means we need to put what you call pointer radius. On pointer radius, I have to come and write pointer radius, not pointer radius, border radius, maybe let's put like 5 pixels, and then we check. If we put 5 pixels, then we save, what are we gonna get? You see now the edits are pretty good even here, but here you see it's clear that when I'm pointing on subscribe, I'm getting a point like this, but here I'm getting like a finger. So what do I have to do? I have also to come here and say cursor, and then on cursor select this one, and then what I have to say, I pointer, just point out. Let me try this and check. If I put a pointer like this, you see now, yes. Now what is the difference between this and this? They're looking somewhat the same. Also the behavior here when the cursor overlies on the subscribe, the color changes a little bit, but but what I wanted to show you is actually the role of CSS. It's like I've built a house, just subscribe, but now I needed to, I needed to paint it, I needed to, close it, I needed to do this. It's a kind of style, kind of style you are putting on what you have built. I have created a button, but I want, to have this background, I have to have this height, I have to have just these properties. So in style or CSS, we are dealing with styling what we have created by using HTML. Thank you very much. Hope that you have gained some idea on CSS.